Hey everyone, it's Derek here with Moist Sauce Production, and today we have a video on the K&N Recharger. And basically what this is there are two items in here. One is the air filter cleaner, and the other one is the air filter oil. So first things first, we're going to use an 8mm socket wrench, and we're going to remove this bolt, and this bolt down in here. This one's a little bit troubling to get to. As you can see here, this doesn't really fit. So what you can do to combat this is use a different tool. So it'll be nice and easy to get these out, especially deep in here. There we go. Now we have our air filter here, and then we have a little clamp here that needs to be taken off. I believe this is the same size as well, so 8mm as well. Loosen that up. Don't need to loosen up all the way, but it needs to be fairly loose. And there we go. Got this out. Now what we're gonna do is spray this nice and good on the outside here and here with the K&N cleaner. Okay, so we have our air filter here and we have our spray. So we're just gonna spray this very a lot. We're gonna spray it a lot. So we're just gonna right here. On the outside and for this one, we're going to inside this as well because all the air is coming this way and for this as well. So when we rinse it out, we're going to spray it this way. So it goes this way and all around here to get all that out. And our spray this. Just nice layer all around. We should get this. We want to get all stuff in, so we can put the air side. I'm currently in my garage, which probably is the best idea. So we're going to let this sit for about 10 minutes, then we'll come back to it. And we don't want it to dry, because we want to rinse this out. So make sure you let it sit for a little while, but you don't let it dry. You don't want it to dry out. So basically like this, from the outside. And then as you can see, it's pretty much gonna have to do this one-handed. It's weird that this is part of the process to leave it out and dry in the sun. And the reason why I say that is because there are contaminants out here blowing around that can get re-stuck in here. So we'll get back and then we'll spray some oil on there, and then we will install it back on. About an hour later, it's nice and dry. So what we want to do is spray not a very thick coat, but a pretty light coat on all of the outside here and the inside here as well. This essentially will, this is the air filter oil, and this essentially will make any debris, dust, pollen, grass, leaves, what have you, get stuck onto this thing instead of going into the actual engine. So that's what this is for, the air filter, for the air to go into the engine. That's about it. That's really all you have to do. I'm gonna wipe this down with a towel or a paper towel, and then you know, wait a couple minutes for it to soak in, and yeah, then I'll reinstall this. But that's all for this video. Thank you all for watching, and once again, this particularly is a COBB performance air filter. So if you're looking for this, you can look at their website. You can buy them in like third-party websites too. And yeah, this is an open cone, so there's ones you can buy from Mountain Tune as well, which puts like a dampener over this, because when you open this, this actually makes a lot more noise. So this is what the appeal of this is. And I have a sounds imposer delete, so there's no sounds, there's no amplified sound coming from my engine. So it's pretty quiet, and this essentially makes it a little bit noisy, and this is actually a true noise that the car makes instead of any of that fake noise. So anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.